how are you today?
Good.
Sorry for the delay. I'm not sure what happened. I wasn't seeing you pop up, so I closed the classroom and reopened it, and then you popped right up. So I'm glad we were able to get that working. How are you today?
Good.
Excellent. That's good to hear. How's your voice feeling?
Pretty good.
Great. Love to hear that. Okay. So tell me, what would you say would be maybe your number one thing that you feel like you improved on this week?
Mm, I haven't been able to practice much this week because I kind of got like new elastics for my braces, so I was trying to
Oh,
figure out
that's
how to do that.
painful.
Like just for this lesson, I had to take out the elastics that way I could like sing properly and open my
Right.
mouth properly for high notes and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I had to go through all that too, and so did my brother. So, oh man, I'm so sorry. Yeah, it does make it harder because, like you're saying, it's harder to move your jaw and do the diction and whatnot. So, yeah, as that gets adjusted, you're gonna have times where it's harder to practice than others. Um, and I would say, even if you can't practice all the diction and the words, you could still practice on a hum or maybe on something like singing through a straw or like a V consonant or just like an ooh or something, just like a one vowel and sing through the melodies of your songs. So there are other things you could do to try to practice. But yeah, I know that can be tough when you can't move your jaw as much and whatnot.
I
So
removed them for this lesson though.
yeah, tell me what you've been thinking maybe you wanted to accomplish in this lesson.
Maybe I would like to maybe see if we can start thinking about final touches for my own way, maybe.
Sure, I love that idea. Okay, my
Do
own
you think it's
way.
going fine? Do you think it's going well?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so working on kind of the polishing, those more performance aspects of the song. Definitely, we definitely can do that today.
And
So
then maybe once we're done polishing it, we could like add some more stuff to enhance it.
for sure, absolutely. Yeah, like that personalize it, make it more expressive, focus more on the performance aspects. Definitely. Yeah. Um, Also, we've been working on Gold's Gone. How are you feeling with that one?
Not bad.
Okay, awesome. Glad to hear that. All right. So, did you get a chance to warm up before our session today, or are we just starting singing for the day?
Just starting.
Okay, great. So let's go ahead and do some warm-ups together. I'm glad you're able to move your mouth around for this session today. So why don't we start with descending? Let's do a side down, and let's start with, let's do just on a sigh. So like a kind of a feeling. And we're gonna go on with a little sigh down, breathing in. Nice. All right, let's try going up a little bit higher now. Let's do this on zoo up to O back to oo. All right, breathing in. Zoo. 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 Nice. Awesome. How's your voice feel so far?
Good.
Great. Awesome. Okay. So then let's try. We're going to go through now on a scale descending. Let's do this on, we'll start here. Let's do this on mi, me, mo, mo, mu. Mi, me, mo, mo,
Um,
mu. Mi, me, mo, mo, 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 mu. All right, now we're going to work our way up. Let's try this on. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. One, two, here we go. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. 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 Awesome. All right, how'd that feel?
good.
Good, and the articulation feels good. All those fast consonants and syllables.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. Okay. So let's try now. We're going to do on an arpeggio. Moving down, let's go pui, pui, pui. Pui, pui, pui. Breathing in. Pui, pui, pui. 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 That's pretty low. Okay, so we're going to go up higher now on an arpeggio. Let's do this one on E, A, R, A, E. E, A, R, A, E. Breathing in. E, A, R, A, E. 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 E, Beautiful. Let's slide down. Ah. Awesome. Okay, beautiful. All right, so I know you said you wanted to focus mainly on, excuse me, my own way today and working on the polish, finishing touches, performance practice. All right. Okay, so do you want to try it then right away with the karaoke track instead of with the singer?
I've always done it with the karaoke track.
Perfect. Love it. Do you have the link there or do you want me to send one through the chat?
I have the app for it.
Excellent. All right. So show me where it's at and then we'll go from there.
Almost there. Just taking a while to load.
Yeah. So, as it's loading, tell me what, as you go through, is going to be your main focus for this time through the song.
Mm, I don't really know.
That's okay. So, what are some of those core building blocks? Our breath, our posture and alignment, um, the brightness or warmth, the resonance. Are we feeling pretty confident with all of those things?
I think so.
Okay, that's good. That's great to hear. So
Well,
then what about things like our diction, our musicality? So things like your louds and softs or parts that are going to intensify.
I think I'm doing good with the parts that are supposed to be loud and supposed to be soft.
Okay, great. Awesome. Okay, good. So then what do you feel like at this point is maybe the thing that needs the most work?
Hmm. Honestly, I think maybe I'll know more when I sing it again.
Okay.
And I think it's loaded now.
All right, let's try it.
Am I in over my head? They're counting on me to do what they want me to. Will I end up with regret? Don't wanna let them down. I could give in, but then something says, would I be proud of myself if I follow my father instead of my heart being brave? What if I go my own way? I'm not afraid of consequences from taking my chances. I know it's not easy. Caught between the perfect dollar and letting my heart lead me on. My own way, no. Don't wanna let them down, go. My own way. There's something I don't know. There's always someone's lost. Everything all at once. And I hate that I would know that was the reason why. Even though deep inside something says, would I be proud of myself if I follow my father instead of my heart beating brave? What if I go my own way? Unafraid of consequences from taking my chances. I know it's not easy. Caught between the perfect order and letting my heart lead me now. My own way now. Gonna let them down go. My own way. What am I doing if I don't pursue my own way? But I'm not want to betray all the faith that they gave me, but honest, I wish there was a way they could change. What if I go my own way? I'm afraid of consequences from taking my chances. I know it's not easy. Caught between the perfect order, letting my heart lead me on. Huh? It just paused.
Oh, that's okay. Do you want to back up a little bit and then start from there and keep going?
I think I'll start from the what if I go my own way part.
Okay, let's do it.
What if I go my own? I think something's wrong with the app.
Oh, okay. Well, why don't we use the link to the karaoke on YouTube instead? How about that? Since we're having a little bit of trouble with the
Okay.
app today.
I'll start from where I was singing.
Okay, yeah. That way we can just start from there and do the rest of the song. Okay, so in the chat, if you click that link there.
I'm just gonna let it load.
Okay. Do you feel like maybe the internet's just kind of slow today?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like maybe it's kind of tough to get everything to load today. So we haven't had this issue previously. So I'm wondering if it might be easier for us to maybe try to meet like tomorrow. Would you have time in the evening tomorrow maybe that we could try to meet again and then make up time just since it's taken a long time to get everything to load?
Just loaded right now, though.
Oh, okay, perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and do it now that it's loaded. Perfect.
What if I go away? I'm afraid of consequences from tea. Oh, wait, I think it's a bit ahead of me.
Oh, okay. Do you wanna try it from the beginning again then? Or what do you think?
Okay.
Okay.
Hanging over my head. They're counting on me to do what they want me to. Now I end up with regret. Don't wanna let them down. I could give in, but then something says, well, I will imagine myself if I follow my father instead of my heart being brave. What if I go my own way? I'm afraid of consequences from taking my chances. I know it's not easy. Caught between the perfect zone and letting my heart beat along. You way now. Don't wanna let them down, go your way. I don't know if someone's everything all at once. Hey, that I would know. That was the reason. You glow deep inside, something says won't be found. It's not if I follow my father instead of my heart being broken. What if I go my own way? I'm afraid of consequences from taking my chances. I know it's not easy. Caught between the perfect honor and letting my heart beat away now. Don't let them down, go. Away. What am I doing if I don't pursue my own life? Carrying on, not to betray all the things of the days, but I wish there was a way. What if I go my own way? I'm afraid of consequences from taking my chances. I know so easy. Caught between the perfect order, letting my heart lead me on. But I'm on my what am I doing if I don't pursue my own way? I'm done.
Okay. All right. Well, I definitely hear a lot of growth here. How are those high notes feeling for you?
I feel like I'm getting comfortable with the high notes now.
Mm-hmm. Good. I agree. Yeah, they're feeling a lot more open and supported with the breath. That's great. Um, all right. So, you might notice there are some parts that have like faster moving lyrics, and then moments that we really get to sing out and soar a little bit more with the vocals. Um, how do you feel like those sections you approach them differently?
Mm, like I feel like I go more flowy on the connected notes and like, you know, more
Yeah.
slower than the more faster notes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How is the breath feeling different now than when we first started working on the song? How are you approaching the breath?
Mm, I'm connecting my breath on more on the flowy notes and like
Hmm. Yeah. So a lot more flowing. Um, And so tell me a little bit about the drama of the song. So where do you feel like it starts and where does it grow? So like think of like a strong beginning, middle, and end. Like the first verse, is that going to be really loud? Is it going to be a little bit softer? What's the
oh,
shape of it? So at the very beginning, how loud or soft are we going to be, and what's the emotion there?
I think in the first part we would start soft a bit,
Okay, softer. And then where does that change?
maybe like when we go to the second verse. Oh, when we go to the second verse, maybe
Hmm. Okay. And then where does it change again?
like in the chorus, in the main chorus, and then when it starts to sing the more high notes,
Hmm. Okay. Yeah. And then where does it change after that?
and then like it starts to get extra soft in the last chorus, and then when it gets ready for the extra long high note, it's really loud.
Okay. All right. Um, so what would you say are like the emotions that go with those different volumes?
Mm, maybe in the softer ones, you like feel a little sad, and then in the like higher notes, it's like you're letting your emotions out, kind of.
Okay. Yeah. And where do you feel like the emotions change? Like if I'm softer in volume, I probably have a little bit of a softer emotional feeling, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, like like a sweetness or an intimacy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where it's a little more loud, I probably have a more intense, big emotion. So what do you think are those emotions that would go with those different parts?
Mm, I think for the soft, maybe for the louder part, it's like, yeah, you let your emotions out, kind of, and you know,
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Okay. And what emotions might those be?
Maybe like sad or angry, or like confused, but maybe mostly sad and angry.
Okay, mostly sad and angry. Okay. Do you feel like it's hopeful at any point?
I think so, maybe.
Okay. Um, and maybe defiant at certain points. Maybe um dreaming of bigger things, like of being a visionary. Yeah. So then, okay, so then thinking about what the words to the song mean, how do you feel like you can relate to the song? How do you like, when would you as an individual feel some of those same kind of emotions that that this song feels? Like, can you think of a time in your life when you felt some similar feelings?
I feel like maybe like, for example, like I want to go my own way on like what I want to do, what I'm passionate about. And like my parents want me to do swimming and want me to get be on like a swim team or something. And I don't want to let them down, but like I also want to go my own way and pursue my own career, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. All right, awesome. So you feel like you can relate, right? A lot of
Yeah.
the time when we focus on connecting to the song, we just start expressing really well and connecting to the song, and we start having crescendos and accents and softness. We start doing those things.
I
Um,
also have another connection.
yeah, tell me.
I also like feel like I don't talk how most teenagers do, and I feel like I wish I could be okay with like speaking my own way and something like
Yeah. Okay, awesome. All right. So, yeah, so you can find ways to connect with the song and relate to it, right? So
that.
then, um, so I want you to try going through and singing it, really thinking about the lyrics and thinking about how you can connect to those lyrics and think about if you were singing this to somebody, explaining to them how you feel. Like maybe if, let's say you have like a grandparent who wants you to do one thing for your career, and then you really have a very different dream, and you're like, but I want to do this, you know? Like when I was little, my grandma Vi told me I should be a hairdresser instead of a musician. And I was like, well, I was like, I really want to do music, you know?
I
And
my parents want me to like focus on swimming and like eventually get in a high swim team, but I was like it's gonna take off time with my from my music practice singing and violin.
Mhm. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, so you can kind of relate. So really think about if you were saying these things to somebody, okay? All right, can we
Mm-hmm.
try it again?
Yep,
Great.
I'm ready.
Great.
They're counting on me to do what they want me to. Throw my hands up with regret. Don't wanna let them down. I could give in, but then something says give out of myself if I follow my father instead of my heart being broke. What if I go on my own way? Afraid of consequences from taking my chances. I know it's not easy. Caught between the perfect dawn and letting my heart beat. I know. Don't wanna let them down. Go. Running away. Either way seems everything all lies. Think that I would know that was the reason. Even though deep inside something says why. It's love. I follow my father. Side of my heart beating blow. What if I go my own way? I'm afraid of consequences from taking my chances. I know it's not easy. Caught between a perfect order and letting my heart beat. My own way. Don't wanna let them down. My own way. What am I doing if I don't pursue my own way? I'm not want to betray all the faith that they gave, but I wish there was a way. What if I go? Tears from taking my chances. I know it's not easy. Caught between the fire, letting my heart lead me own way. What am I doing? I don't pursue. What am I doing?
Mhm. Awesome. How does it feel different when you try to approach it more from a personal story of your life kind of perspective?
I felt like when I thought about it, I felt like when I was thinking about it, I was feeling better and more emotional about it.
Hmm. Yeah. Hmm.
And then I felt like after I sang it, I started to feel better.
Hmm. Great. Awesome. So, did you feel like any of it changed the way that you expressed it that time through?
I think before I was kind of focused on trying to make sure it's all right and stuff. And now when I was singing it, I actually thought about how this related and felt more
Mhm.
emotional. And I felt like I was expressing more when I was singing.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So, what at this point do you feel like might be the next thing you'd want to focus on with your practice for it?
I think I would like to continue feeling the emotional connections.
Great. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So work on that this week. I'd also love to hear a little bit of our other song that we were working on last week, just to kind of see where it's at with Gold's Gone. What do you think?
Okay.
Okay. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and try doing the karaoke of this one as well. So I'll put the link in the chat for you. All right, it
Okay.
should come through now. So you should see that popping up.
Wait, how do I go back to the meetings? Because I'm on YouTube.
You can also just search on YouTube Gold's Gone if you want karaoke. Um, did it not pop up on your screen when I just sent it through?
Well, I'm not on the full meeting page. For example, I can see the YouTube and I can't see your face right now. I can see the
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, I
brothers
have it
name.
where I can see you both. So yeah. Um, do you have Zoom down at the bottom of your screen, like a little
Yeah.
icon that you can click to go back to it?
There we go.
Perfect.
Is it the second one?
Hmm. Yes, exactly.
The best Halloween decor from Michaels. We're not winning. We're winning because Michaels has everything. You just know our different sides. Ooh. Don't touch my stuff. I saw it first. Ah! I think I'm ready now.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, wait. Back of it, it just starts all of a sudden, so. Pack of your mom's cartridge bracelets. Playing board games on the base. I could swear that was simple. All my problems felt so little with daydream. Hmm. If I could slow it down, would my feet touch the ground? I just wanna hold on, but the words in the moment, the board gone. Changing, knowing I feel the time is different. Now, nobody, nobody like me. such a long home now. And they told me not to look down. And my heart was still the same, but in the mirror, things have changed. How it happened? It threw me off my balance. I don't know who's gone. I'm scared of losing the moment. When so good gone. The seasons changing, I know it. I feel the time is slipping, and now I'm letting it go on. Still holding life in my hands. I don't know who's gone. Hold on. Once the gold's gone, gold's gone, and I won't be sleeping tonight. I'm not too busy, guess this is being alright. Something's up too great, I know that's the right. So hold on until the gold's gone, gone. On. I'm scared of losing the moment when so good gone. The season's changing, I know it. I feel the time is slipping and I already missed it. Go on, still holding it right in my hand. I'm gonna hold on. When so good's gone, good's gone. It's done.
Yeah, nice. Awesome. Very good. Okay. So, what would you say is the hardest thing about this song?
Mm, I think the fast lyrics.
The fast lyrics? Yeah. How are you feeling about those big leaps this week?
I'm feeling better about it.
Yeah. Good. Excellent. I thought it sounded like it was a little bit more secure. So some of what we were working on in our last session definitely stuck. Um, so what would you say would be a good approach to practicing this one this week? Especially with those really fast lyrics. How do we get those really crisp?
I think keep maybe practice the diction.
hmm Yeah. So one thing you could try is speaking it in time. So going through and talking it in time. You could also try like tapping your body in time. Da 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 da. You can like da 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 tap in time as you talk it. So that you feel that tapping in your body, or you could like clap as you talk it. Um, or like walk in time as you speak it. You also can try maybe slowing it down a little bit and singing it a little slower and then speeding it up and up and up like you would with a tongue twister. Slow
Mm-hmm.
it down and then speed it up, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So working with that. So you've got two songs to work on this week, and we've got a lot of good stuff to dive into with it. So in the first one, we're working on that emotional connection and more of the musicality and expressiveness with it. And then with this one, we're working on those crisp, clean, fast words. Yeah.
I have a question though.
Yeah, tell me.
My mom says that if I'm ready with my own way soon, then maybe I should start posting it on Instagram. So I was wondering when I'm ready,
Yeah,
like when I'm ready with my own way.
absolutely. Yeah. So do you feel like you want one more week to work on it? Like how close do you feel like you are?
I feel like I'm close, but I
Yeah.
feel like something's missing with the song. Like, I want to see if I can maybe add, even if
Mm.
it's not a lot, but maybe tiny bits of vibrato to it.
Sure,
Because I
I
know
love that
Freya Sky,
idea.
because I know Freya Sky has vibrato in some parts
hmm
of the song.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Yeah, okay, good. Um, so so we're gonna try to add in some vibrato to so a little more of that like free spin to the sound. I love that. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll add a little bit more of like a rich quality to the voice. So that'll be a fun thing to explore this week. So
Yeah.
do you want to maybe make a goal for yourself? I know you weren't able to practice very much this last week because of your your braces, unfortunately. This week, do you feel like you'll be able to practice a little bit more?
Yeah, I've decided
Perfect.
that maybe I'll practice in between of eating and brushing my teeth because
Okay.
I remove the elastics when eating and stuff, so maybe
Mhm.
I can practice between that time.
Yeah, I think that's a
I don't
great
have to take
idea.
any more time off of that way I won't have to take any more time off of the elastics.
Yeah, I love it. I think that's a perfect idea. Yeah, great. Awesome. All right. Well, it sounds like you've got a really good plan, and we're going to start thinking about getting it ready to put on Instagram, okay? All right. Love it. Awesome. Well, beautiful work today, Rahi. Keep up the great work, and I look forward to seeing you next week.
Okay.
Bye, Rahi.